All right, guys, welcome back to the program. We got some breaking news for you. Um, just understand that the U.S. military has actually strike a vessel coming from Venezuela. They're saying with drugs on board belonging to the cartels. This is just breaking news just coming in, and this was just announced. And so it says the U.S. military attacked a vessel from Venezuela in the Caribbean on Tuesday that was carrying illegal drugs. Officials said that's in the first known operation since the Trump administration's recent surge of warships to the region. So remember, the Trump administration had stated that they were sending a warship, or more than one actually, including a nuclear sub to deal with drug cartels in the region. We just heard news that the U.S. military strike one of the first vessels coming from Venezuela. That's what they're reporting, belonging to the drug cartels. President Donald Trump told reporters at the White House, we just over the last few minutes literally shot out a boat, a drug carrying boat, a lot of drugs in the boat. That's what he was reported as saying. Tuesday's strike appeared to be the first such military operation in the region that affects Secretary of State Marco Rubio. In a post on X, said the boat had departed from Venezuela and was struck in the southern Caribbean. So this is what we're learning. It's just off the wires. It's fresh information. It's new information. As you look on the screen, you're seeing something there from Marco Rubio. Says as or at POTUS, which means at President Donald Trump, said just announced moments ago today the U.S. military conducted a lethal strike in the southern Caribbean against a drug vessel which had departed from Venezuela and was being operated by a designated narco terrorist organization. Now, this is just coming off the wires, and this is just being reported by Marco Rubio. And then following that, we saw this cryptic message from Marco Rubio on X, formerly Twitter, which basically with almost like a flame and a fire. I don't know if he's saying to fan the flames or something. I don't know what he meant by that, but that is something that he just posted on Twitter, X, basically formerly Twitter, this afternoon. So it appears that the operation against, but the U.S. said the drug cartel is coming from South America, mainly Venezuela. It seemed like the operation has begun because the U.S. is reporting that they have basically struck a vessel coming from Venezuela with drugs on board belonging to the cartels. This is being reported by the U.S. media. President Maduro had stated that once there's an invasion into Venezuela, Venezuela would react and they would definitely be a bloodbath for Trump if there's an invasion of Venezuela. As of now, all we can tell you is that this operation took place at sea in the southern Caribbean, where the vessels for the U.S., where the warships, the submarine, and others that are coming to join the fleet are basically located. So you can basically look forward to getting more of this sort of news coming out of the region more and more. So this is part of the operation that the U.S. stated that they would be carrying out. We would see if we get more information to give you as this transpires, but this is breaking news. This is actually the first vessel being blown up by U.S. military, as reported by news here coming out of the United States of America. We'll be back with you later, guys. To like, share, and subscribe to this channel.